Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and today I'm going to be looking at a really awesome 8mm fisheye lens for the iPhone, so let's take a look. Okay guys, so first off we have a really nice unboxing experience, and as you can see here it's got some information on the back about the actual lens itself in terms of the durability, the fact it has a carrying case, and also the fact that it has a lanyard as well, which we'll get into a bit later in the video. Now in terms of the packaging, it's really nicely packaged as you can see here, and front and center you do have the capsule which inside houses the lens, and you've also then got the clip which is what you use to actually put the lens onto the device you want to be using. Next up then we are going to have some paperwork as well, and again it's just going to give you some information about the lens itself and also some other products that they offer. And then lastly we are going to have a lanyard and also a microfiber cloth. Now the lanyard is actually really useful as it allows you to carry around the lens and also protect it at the same time with a really easy quick release trigger, which we'll look at later on in the video. Next up then we have the actual lens itself, which is in this really nice carrying pouch, and again all you need to do here is twist to open it, and it's great that this comes with it and protects it, and you don't really need to worry about chucking this into a bag. Now the lens itself is attached to the lid of the carrying case, and all you need to do is just unscrew it as you can see just there, and it's going to use that same screw mechanism to actually get onto the clip itself. So again as you can see here you can put this back together, and again you can just use it to carry the lens around. Now it does also have a lens protector as well, so again in terms of damage in the lens you're pretty much covered here, both with the protection of the lens and also the glass itself. Now you can see here just how much it actually domes out, because as I mentioned this is a fisheye lens, so it's going to give you that really nice, I think it's about 280-degree field of view, and again you can see here that it's crystal clear, and it's some of the best glass that I've been able to find for mobile. And in terms of the price that you're going to pay, that also helps massively with this lens as you're not really paying out that much. Now you've then got the actual clip itself, which has a really strong mechanism to actually attach it to the device that you want to be using, and again you can see here that it's got a really nice rubber protective pad as well, so it's not going to go scratching your device or anything. Now the lens itself just screws onto here very easily, and then you've pretty much got an all-in-one package. Now on the actual clip itself there is also a place to put a lanyard, which we're going to take a look at later in the video, but just in general it's a really nice compact package that's going to give you a really awesome fisheye lens for any mobile device you want to use, guaranteed that it fits. So you've got your device, in my case the iPhone 6 Plus, and you've also got your lens, but how do the two actually go together? Well, as I mentioned, it's a really easy clip-on design, and all you need to do is make sure that you line up the camera, which you can easily do by looking through the lens as you can see just here, and then you're pretty much set and ready to go. Now as I mentioned, the rubber pad on the front of the clip does protect the glass of your device, so you're not going to have any trouble with scratches or scuffs when actually using this lens. Now as you can see here, the field of view is absolutely massive on this lens, one of the biggest that I've been able to find, and it's actually so big that if you look just down in the bottom right hand corner of my screen you can also see my fingers, which isn't necessarily the best thing. Now don't get me wrong, I know this is a fisheye lens and I know you want to get that really awesome field of view, but the best way to use this lens is definitely going to be on a tripod or some sort of selfie stick. But as you can see here, taking my hand out of view, you can still see it in the display itself, just showing you exactly how wide it actually is. Now you can also use it perfectly fine with video, and this is going to be great for some extreme sports like skateboarding for instance, where that fisheye lens really is awesome and just kind of reminds me of back in the day when I've been watching skateboard videos back when I was younger, and having something like this with 238 degrees field of view is definitely awesome. Now as you can see here, I've got my OnePlus 2 with the lens attachment, and again the lens is dead in the center, so I can actually apply it from the front so you can see the lens going on, and then all you need to do is let go, and then it's going to attach itself to the glass. Now one thing that I would say is for some reason on my OnePlus 2 it doesn't actually work. As you can see here, you can't really get focus very well. The phone itself says it's in focus, but when you look at it, it's definitely not. Now that's definitely a bit of a disappointment, because I do enjoy using the OnePlus 2 for photos and also video, as it is capable of 4K video, and also putting the lens to the side as you can see here, you still can't get a really nice fit like you can with the iPhone. So although it doesn't necessarily say that it's iPhone specific, I would definitely check on the website and also on the Amazon link that I'll have in the description down below as to see if it is or isn't going to work with the device that you want to be using. Now obviously with something like the OnePlus 2 it does have a really nice camera and there are lenses out there, but unfortunately this one just isn't going to cut it. In terms of what 238 238 degrees looks like, you can see that when I take the lens off, that it seems like I'm actually really close to everything on the desk, although I'm actually not really that close, to be fair. Now, having something like 238 degrees field of view is really awesome, but you definitely can't use it for everything. Now, in terms of the actual quality of the lens itself, as I mentioned, the glass itself is really good. It's got a 6-element glass lens, which is really awesome, so it's going to be crystal clear. But how do the pictures actually look when using the Apexel 8mm iPhone fisheye lens? Well, what we're going to be doing, I've gone out and I've taken some sample photos, which we're going to take a look at now, and let me know in the comments section down below if you think the quality is any good or if it's a bit, you know, meh. And if you're wondering if it works on the front-facing camera, well, it does, and it's really awesome for those really nice group selfies, and you don't need to buy a specific phone with a wide-angle lens to get that. Now, I do have a glass screen protector on here at the moment, so the lens isn't dead on the actual glass for the actual camera, but if you've got something like a standard screen protector or none at all, it's going to look even better. As for the actual lanyard that comes with it, it's really easy. It just hangs around your neck. You can then just attach the lens to your phone and then unclip it really easy with a really cool clip that comes on the back, and then you're set and ready to go to take some photos. Now, this is a really awesome and also really convenient way to carry the lens and make sure that you've got it with you at all times. So to round up, I actually really enjoy using this lens. It's got a really wide field of view. In my eyes, the quality is actually quite good. Yes, it does get a bit fuzzy towards the edges, but unless you're spending a lot of money, any wide angle or fisheye lens is going to do exactly the same sort of thing. Now, in terms of the actual price that you're going to be paying as well, you can pick this up for around £34 here in the UK, and I will have it linked in the description down below. So if you guys want to pick one up for yourself, then by all means you can do. Now, you guys can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and I'm also now using Beam, which is a really awesome video social network made by Casey Neistat, and again, if you guys want to follow me on there, I'll have all the links in the description down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and if you've got any questions or comments about this lens or anything else here on the channel, be sure to let me know in the comments section or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.